So we are going to show you my contour routine. If you know me, I'm very particular when it comes to my contour. Audrey usually does it because she's a makeup artist.
This is like her everyday type of easy go-to look. She doesn't like put any foundation on, but I actually already did her eyebrows and she put on mascara. That's usually what she does. And then we do contour. So what two products are really go-to products for this is just this like Wet n Wild like contour stick. It comes with two sides. This one is a contour side and it looks dark, but once you blend it in. And this side we don't really use. This one's like a highlight,
like magic.
And then Gabby has her MAC bronzing powder.
As you can see, well loved.
Yeah, so just gonna close that. And then to like blend all this out, this is the contour brush that I use on her. It's like an angled contour brush, so this is gonna help get like that perfect line. And this is also an angled fluffy brush. The difference is like this one's like more stiff and dense, if that makes sense. So like it's harder, it's meant for blending. This one's just like applying the powder. Let's get started. What I like to do is I'm gonna just, and I usually go from the top of her ear, and if you feel your face, you feel your contour line right here. So I go, and it's pretty much lined up with the top of your ear. So that's like a guideline to use. I go from the top of her ear, and I basically draw a line about that much. If you want to extend it a little bit more, that's fine. You'll have your contour looking somewhat like this. And that's for the cheekbone. Now, if you want to define under to kind of correlate this,
that makes sense.
The contour for the cheekbone, you also want to bring it here and here, so then it won't look not natural. Exactly. It won't look like you don't have any contour. So then, as you can see, she has her jawline right here. I usually have her go like, so when she does that, it really helps me see where it is. So I grab this and I kind of go from the bottom of the ear and kind of follow that line right underneath her line right there to cancel out all these double chins she has.
Okay.
I like to draw a line under here as well. I will actually bring it down like this. And then you also want to correlate your top of your forehead. It really depends. Contour is, you get to choose how your face looks. So if you put contour like on your nose, you basically want more of a like narrow looking nose. Gabby, we don't put any contour on her nose because again, it's a very natural day-to-day basis look. So I'm just gonna put the contour also right at the top of her forehead, and I usually draw some lines just to make it, give it like that seamless into the hairline. We're gonna go in with this contour blending brush, and you want to apply very little pressure. And when you do this, it's easy strokes, and you want to just blend that into the hairline. And sometimes if you want, you can definitely blend it up and just blend, blend, blend. And when I'm doing this, I kind of like go like in that motion just to kind of give it like that look. And for this part, I do a little bit differently from the cheekbone because as you can see, that's her bone right there. So it's really defining that. But once I get to the forehead, I always pull your hair back a little bit. And I always bring it up and down motion so it can look very natural. And now going into the bottom, you want it to match your neck. So you don't want to be bringing the contour down because it'll kind of give you like that elongated type of thing. But if you really just want to keep the product in the same like line and just keep keep blending in the line. Don't bring it down because we're trying to define the jawline. So when we get to this part, it's important just to stay within that line, blend underneath that jawline very gently. So you don't need to put a lot of pressure just to blend this out. And again, we have some here for her chin. We're just gonna also blend here. And for this part, I drew some lines here because we're trying to erase those double chins because you know there's a couple there. I'm just gonna blend this out in that motion as well. And blending it into the neck seamlessly because you want it to look natural. Again, you don't want people to know that you're wearing contour. To really define the contour line, a trick that I love to use on Gabby is I go in ahead with her daily face powder. So it's super cheap. Gabby, I guess, forgot to take the sticker off. But it's a regular face powder. And I'm gonna grab her beauty blender and I'm actually just gonna put it in circular motion so then the beauty blender can pick up some of that powder. And I'm gonna really define this by drawing underneath it. I'm gonna kind of do that trick again and I'm gonna define that. Just put the powder right underneath it. This will like help clean it up. This really helps show where you want your contour. There we have it. So here's her powder. It's not necessarily baking, kind of just like a guideline, and it helps clean it up. So while that's sitting on her face, we're gonna move to the powder now. I'm gonna pick up that brush that we showed you at the beginning and I'm just gonna swirl it around a little bit, tap off the excess because then you don't want it to be too hard. So putting that powder on, I'm gonna follow that line and I'm just gonna put it in an angled type of motion, blending it there and bringing it down lightly. Also on the forehead as well, just to give it that really nice. We're gonna set the contour and also underneath her jawline. Then I like to grab a nice big fluffy brush that we have here. This is just the Real Techniques one. And it's a really nice big fluffy powder brush. So I like to use this and all that powder that we used there as kind of like a guideline, I'm just gonna brush all of that away. Kind of blending all the powders and all the contour together so it kind of gives it that natural look that we're going for. So as you can see, her jawline is very defined. Her forehead's defined and it correlates all with her jawline. Moving on, I'm just gonna finish up the other side and yeah. So there you have it, her contour on both sides. It's very nice and seamless. Of course, we finish off by putting a little bit of blush on top of the contour, give it that nice glowy type of look, and finishing it off with some highlighter. So that's what we're going to do. Finishing off with some chapstick. There you have it. That is her very simple every day-to-day basis contour look.
It's simple. It's something I do really quick right before class, if I'm running out, if I'm running to work. That's it for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you guys next week.